this computer. Okay, so this training is just a straight, simple training of what your Pure Romance, basically you became a consultant. You said yes to somebody, you purchased a kit, whether it's our social seller kit, our standard kit, our deluxe kit, our premium kit, whatever kit that you purchase, you are now considered to be a Pure Romance consultant. With a kit, I just like to do a simple video training, basically showing you what your kit provides you and what you have the ability to do. Okay, so the first and foremost is you are not required to carry inventory at parties. Okay, it is a perk. Have we found that women make more money and have higher sales from carrying inventory? Yes, because let's be honest, when you're at somewhere, if say Walmart, you're at Walmart, for example, okay, and you want a blue shirt and the lady says, I only have purple, but I can order you blue, what are you going to grab? The purple shirt, okay? You like on demand, women liked on demand. It's just in general, America likes on demand. That's why everybody loves Amazon, because you get the shit so quick and all you have to do is search and type and find, and there it is. So we have learned that you do make more money by having on hand. Yes, okay? Second, okay, you do not have to do parties to be a consultant either. Now, if you are in this business to make money, yes, do parties, okay? And the reason that I say that is because if you are if you're looking to make money in this business and you're like, I have 0 parties on my books, it's just like working a 9-to-5 job. If you work a 9-to-5 job, you know that you have to go to work Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. Okay? If you are trying to make money with your romance, when are you scheduling yourself to work your 9 to 5? Okay? When are you scheduling yourself to work your Pure Romance business? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay? So schedule yourself to make money. Now, if you're like, Nicolette, I did not join this business to make money. I joined this business to enjoy my discount. Absolutely perfect. But you still have to give yourself sales to stay active. Okay. Now, how do you get sales? There's 2 different ways to get sales: from your website, or you can also shop your back office, which I'm going to show you both ways to do that. So let me share my screen. If you cannot see this, if somebody can unmute themselves, please let me know. So super simple. Okay. So first I'm going to show you how to find your website. So to find your website, you go to www.pureromance.com. Make sure you spell it right. .com, and you're going to see this little person at the top and it says login. Now your login information is whatever information you use to sign up. If you don't remember your email or if it's not working, use your consultant ID. If you do not know your consultant ID, message your consultant who you said yes to, and she can totally find that for you as well. So to find your website, you're going to log in, you're going to go to My Business, you're going to go to My Information. Right here, you're going to make sure that all of your information is correct. If it's not correct, update it, okay? If you want text messages from corporate, you always want to be in the here and the now, select yes, text me, okay? I highly suggest that. Make sure your address is correct. You know, what if I send you in the mail and it's not going to the right spot? Make sure it's right, okay? Also, when you go to privacy settings, this is what is turned on your website. If you have none of these blocks checked, you will not have any of your website stuff turned on. So then you click My Website, and this is your website link. So my website is pureromance.com/NicoletteAnders. All this information, I'm not even going to lie to you guys, I have never changed it. If you want to, go for it, whatever floats your boat. But I highly suggest also making sure that you have a picture of yourself. It is easier for someone to say, oh, Nicolette, you look so pretty, than wondering if they went to the wrong Nicolette Anders website. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you guys that is very, very important is when you copy and paste your website. I'm going to sneeze. Uh-oh. Okay. So when you thank you. When you copy and paste your website and you post it on Facebook, Facebook will, I repeat, will pull your last name off. So what does that mean? That your customers are going to go to www.pureromance.com. That essentially means that they are shopping with corporate. So how do you post a web link to Facebook without Facebook removing your last name? Go to My Business, My Parties, create new party, and literally call it I am the hostess, click next, and call it March March web orders, March outside orders. Okay, so that way when people want to shop your website, continue, hit next, hit manage party. This is the link that you would copy on Facebook then, okay? Yes, it does not have your name, but for some reason, Facebook does not like us pure romance ladies, so they're going to sabotage you. Now, so this would be the link that you would share. I suggest making a link for every single month, okay? Now, if you're like, well, what if somebody actually shops with me not on my website? How do I learn to do that? Ladies, this training is simple and easy, and just for the ladies that are wanting to learn the basics. If you want to learn how to use my parties more, we actually have a training every single month. Go check the events in our team page. Okay, so this would be the link that you would copy and paste to your Facebook walls and all that stuff. Or I honestly suggest don't post your web link, private message people. Okay, would you want somebody to post your link and say, hey, like, buy your sex toy here? No, but what if you said, hey, Sarah, check out this new main attraction. I really think this would be something up your alley, and here's your link. So there's pretty straightforward, okay? Now, say some reason somebody shops with you and it does go to corporate's little world, okay? Go to My Business, go to Support Portal, My Business Support Portal, and click that, and just make sure you have the person's confirmation number and be really, really nice to corporate and just send a message, okay? Now, when somebody shops your website, okay, you go to orders, you can go to order history. Sorry, I don't know why this is being weird. Go to orders, go to order history. You can see anybody who shopped your public website. So it will come up US public website. Something that I like to do, I don't want to pull up my customer stuff, so I'll just pull up mine. So it pulls up the same way, whether you're a consultant or a customer, guys. But when they shop, it will look very similar to this, and it will have their address here. I highly suggest shooting them a nice little thank you card. You know, it just means a lot to people to say, hey, thank you. Okay, and that is where you could find their address. So let's go back to our website. Sign up. So this is what your website would look like. It looks just like mine. Now, say that corporate is running those specials and those bundles and all those amazing deals. They will create like a little brick here, like it's usually like underneath the wellness right here, and it will say exclusive sets. Okay. So when someone shops, they can either click around, they can search, whatever. So I just want to add an item to the cart just so you guys can actually see how the complete checkout is. They must add each item individually. Okay. And then they go to the little bag thing at the top, and then they click checkout. Now I'm going to pause for a second. If you're ever running a special, or if corporate is running a special and you need a promo code, they would enter the promo code here. So we always have 2 promo codes that you can always share with people. Remember, when you share these 2 promo codes, it is money out of your pocket. Okay, so we have a shop 5, which is 5% off, and a shop 10, which is 10% off. Okay, so when you apply this, you give it a second to think. Make sure they do not proceed forward until it shows this special offer down here. So say for some reason, they're like, they spend $75, they get a free body boost. I don't know. They're always different. You guys know that. But you will see that special offer there. If they proceed forward with forgetting to put the promo code in and they hit submit without the promo code, there is nothing that you can do. Okay? Corporate can't do nothing. You can't do anything. Okay? And I always tell them to make sure you see my face. Make sure you see my face before you check out. And they're always like, what do you mean see my face? I was like, you'll know. Okay? And I literally send it as a voice thing and they always giggle at me. So then I click checkout. Okay? Make sure their shipping is correct. They need to make sure their shit is correct. Straight up. Okay, guys? Like, for realios. They can also check out as a guest. Now, when you're going to proceed forward, it's going to ask for all my shit. It won't let me proceed forward with all my shit. So I'm putting my stuff in. Something I will teach you guys is if you, so, you know, I know a lot of you may not be in the business to make a bunch of money and all the things, and you're like, well, I have one item that I need to order. Place the order on your website and ship it to your guest from your website. Only order off the back office, which I will show you where the back office is in this video, when you have 10 plus items. or 10 plus orders, okay? I always say that 10 is that magic number, okay? You can also shop your own website, okay? Shit, I just realized that my package hasn't arrived from when I shopped my own website. So a few weeks ago, we had a really awesome exclusive bundle of a toy that we couldn't get. Well, guess what? I want that shit, and I ordered 7 of them off my website, okay? So you can totally shop your own website. Now the shipping. Yes, they pay $7.99. You're like, well, why is it penny different than the $8? Don't even stress on that shit, okay? Click continue, blah, blah, blah. I do not, personally, I'm going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't ever pay for the extra shipping and stuff. I have never seen value in it, and I'm going to be honest, I really don't feel like it gets to me any faster, okay? Don't do it. 2 options. You have a PayPal or you have a card information. I'm going to be honest, I hate PayPal. Every time somebody uses PayPal on my website, they never get their order, their payment never goes through. Do you know why? Because you click PayPal, it sends you to another website. You have to go put your PayPal information in, and then once you put your PayPal information in, you have to go back and hit submit. Nobody ever goes back to hit submit. It is like that with, if anybody uses PayPal, they should know that, but if they don't, they never hit submit. And if they're trying to get in on this womanizer box plus a free toy for spending so much money, and they're like, and you're like, well, I'm out of womanizer boxes, they're shit out of luck. Okay? They proceed forward, continue, they put their payment in, blah, 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 blah. You go to review. They must see the thank you screen. Okay? The thank you screen is just like when they became a consultant. It's just like a consultant. When we placed an order, you always want to see that thank you screen. Any questions about your websites? Cool. Cool. All right, so now I'm actually going to log in. Once you log in, this is considered to be your back office. Okay, so some other names that you might hear of this: back office, COO, corporate office, pureromance.com, basically whatever. So click sign in. Now, one thing when it comes to the back office, guys, if you are putting your parties into My Parties and you're putting all of your guest information into My Parties, this does not, I repeat, does not, everyone got that? Give me some thumbs. Does not order your product for you. Does not. The only 2 ways your product can actually physically be ordered is this little orders tab under place regular order, or when you or someone else shops your website. Everyone with me on that? Website, orders tab, place regular. Now, I always get the question, well, I had somebody shop out of my inventory. How do I show that I sold that? You get credit for sales when you purchase the items. If you are carrying inventory and you're selling product and you're not replenishing your product, you're basically stealing from your own store, okay? So place regular order. This is how you place a regular order, okay? My favorite place to shop is the sale page. This is one of the biggest perks of being a consultant, okay? Right now, you can get a bottle of Coochie for $9. That's cheap as fuck, okay? Check out all the other stuff. 3 things about shopping. If it's green, you can order it. If it's yellow, it's low stock. If it's orange, it means it's on back order. Go to orders, go to view back orders. I'll come back to back orders. View back orders. If it's red, it's unavailable. That means you cannot order it. Okay? So if you're like, why is my cart not submitting? You can't order it. If it's red, you can't order it. Okay? So how to order? You click 1, you hit add to cart. So if you're like, well, I'm just here to enjoy the discount, always check out the sale page, okay? Always order in bulk, order in togetherness, okay? Right now we've got Weave Vibes, we got the sleeves, we got the tie-up tape, all the red lingerie. Our lingerie flies out of here like freaking Cracker Jacks. But my next favorite way to shop is the shop all, because for me, I just go from alphabetical and I just check it off. So if you're placing a big giant order and you're like, how do you order so quick, Nicolette? I literally make a list of everything that I need, and then I just start at the top and I work my way down, and then I just go one, and then I click add to order. Does that make sense? Cool. So to stay active in the business, okay, so you go to training.pureromance.com, you go to resources, you go to our compensation plan. We all know there's 3 different business kits. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to see you guys, but also.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yeah.
Did you say that when you shop all, it's in alphabetical order?
Yes.
Huh. Interesting.
It's so much easier that way.
Yeah, I just learned that today.
So much easier.
I did not know that.
And just be conscientious of the 6-packs and the singles.
Yeah, thank you for letting me know that.
Absolutely. So if you go to the compensation plan, guys, this is going to show you what to stay active or to get active. The difference between being a consultant who just signs up and a consultant that activated, it's like the weird honeymoon stage in all relationships. And I'm going to be honest, it's just awkward. And I wish I could just be like, hey, you're a consultant, great. But when you activate, it shows corporate that 1, your leader is being there for you. 2, you're actually interested in either the discount or the business. It just shows that you want to be connected with us. That is the best way to describe it, okay? So a social seller and a standard kit needs $200 in their first 60 days. A deluxe kit needs $100 in the first 60 days, and a premium kit is auto-activated. Now, if you're like, what does that mean? These numbers, 200 and 100, is before your buying discount. Okay, so I'm going to do myself some simple math. Okay, so this deluxe kit, okay, so it's $100. A 40% buying discount, okay, is essentially $40 off. So you're going to spend $60 on $100 worth of product. Does that make sense? Okay, this 200 and this 100 is when somebody shops your website or when you shop the back office. You have 60 days to activate yourself, and then once you are active, you only need $100. I don't even know if it says it. You only need $100 every you only need $100 every 2 consecutive months to stay active. Everyone with me on that? So if you're joining the business in March and you already activated yourself in March, in April, make sure you have $50 in sales. May $50 in sales. That keeps you active. Now, say you have 0 sales in April, you need $100 in sales in May. Okay? So how do you know what number is the number to keep you active? This column that says price, this is your retail. This is what you're getting the discount, and this is how much it cost you. So once you have items in your cart, so I'm just going to add 2 of these, okay? Oh, I do have items in there. So you add your items, you click add. Do not hit that add button twice. Gosh, I've hit it 3-4 times before, and it will multiply your cart 3-4 times, guys. It was crazy. I had to go back. It was a shit show. Anyways, go up to the little button, click check out. Look, Shanita's just laughing at me because she knows that shit sucks. So 2 things I want you guys to see is you have your retail, which is at the top, and then I have a business supply in here, okay? Business supplies do not keep you active. Business supplies are literally a tax write-off. Enjoy, okay? Now you're like, well, how do I know what's a business and what's not? You can either look right there or you can scroll down below, and this is going to be your breakdown, okay? So if I'm trying to place a $200 activating order, boom, $207. You're like, but it cost me $30 to ship it. Holy shit. I'm only ordering 3 items. This is not productive. If I'm only ordering 3 items, you guys know where I'm going to go? My website. On the back office, you want to be ordering 10 plus items, 10 plus orders, okay? If you're receiving 10 orders from guest, If you're charging $8 per guest, you're collecting $80 in shipping. It's only costing you $30. Now you're like, well, that's a $50 profit. You never make profit on shipping. You either have to deliver it in gas or you got to reship it to them. Best way to ship is pirateship.com. That's a whole nother training. Search shipping in our team group to learn about it. Now if you're like, well, I need to know what tax to charge people. Click tax. Oops, shit. Oh, fuck. Sorry. Bleep. I guess I need a bleeper on this. Tax. That is my personal tax. So when somebody comes to Nicolette's house and she shops with me, that's the tax I'm charging. If I'm going to Sarah's house in, I don't know, say like in Kansas, I have to charge Sarah's Kansas tax. Okay. You're supposed to charge the tax on the party, that you're at or wherever the package is shipping. Any questions? So I'm going to go back to this real quick. Okay. So we're going to go back to shopping. Continue shopping. This is just like Amazon, y'all. Continue shopping. Okay. So when you go under shop items and stuff like that, all these items are going to be retail. Okay. At the very bottom, you're going to see business supplies. Again, business supplies do not keep you active, but these are a lot of fun. Okay. You can add them, whatever. Again, if it's orange, it's going to be on back order, which we'll explain back order. Continue through the video to get through back order. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. So add your items, whatever. So we're going to go back to checkout. Just want to make sure you guys know how to do this. At the very top, it's got a drop-down menu. You have to complete this drop-down menu. Are you fulfilling for customers and replenishing inventory, or are you personal use? You know what you're doing in your business. Is it a big deal if you accidentally hit the wrong one? Meh. Maybe. Possibly. I don't really know. But just be honest. Okay? So I'm replenishing. Okay? Scroll down. Okay, now we've got my shopping bag. Everything's good. Make sure your discounts are correct. Make sure your shipping is correct. If it's wrong, no bueno. Shit sucks, okay? You gotta like go through mountains and molehills to get that changed, and it's probably not gonna be very easy. Okay? You can make a donation if you want to. Okay. Now this is gonna be complicated for people, and I don't know why. If you have a credit on file, if you're like, well, what's a credit on file? It will say on your available balance at the top right-hand side right here, if you have a credit on file. Okay? Scroll down. There's your credit on file. Uh-oh. I'm about to die, guys. I need a charger. Charger! We need battery. You guys don't need to worry about that, okay? But if you have a credit card US, okay? So click this, add your payment. Boom, boom, boom. Now it says amount. Do you know the reason that they do this? You can use multiple credit cards. Okay. So say you're like, I want to put $100 here, but $200 here, whatever. You can use as many credit cards as you want. You can also have a card on file. You're like, well, how do I do that? Go to my business, go to my wallet. Okay. And then you click add payment. Scroll down, make sure all your stuff is correct, and then hit submit. If you don't hit submit, it does not submit. Okay. Any questions on how to place an order on the back office? Cool. Okay, you go to orders, you go to view back orders. This is the back orders I was telling you about. If you ever get an order from corporate and it's missing an item, check your back orders. Okay, you're like, well, how do I know where it is? Well, you know, like what these literally are all my back orders. Okay, every Thursday you can click this little green button and you can ship them to yourself for free. Otherwise, they always ship with your next order when you order through place regular order. If you're like, well, I have a customer that really wants a box office. Well, guess what? I personally would not show that at my party because it's not available until 3/31. Another one that I would not show at a party right now is Power Play. You know why? Because it's not available until 4/28. This is always something good to like peruse over. Just so you're not showing things that like you can't get for 2 months. That shit sucks when you got back orders for 2 months because then people get weird.
I thought I seen a red on your back order. Did I?
A red one, yeah. So that means it's not available.
So what happens then?
Eventually it'll become available. But if I'm really butthurt about it, I can just call corporate and say, hey, these aren't going to be available for a while. Do you mind just crediting my account that?
Okay. I've
They're
never
pretty cool.
seen a red on a back order, so I didn't know how that worked.
Yeah, me neither. I must have ordered it when it was like low stock or something, and then by the time my order shipped, it said screw you. I don't know, maybe.
I just didn't know how that worked. I didn't know that corporate would just credit your account.
Yes and no. You have to call to make it happen, but otherwise, when does it say they're gonna come back? It doesn't even say. Maybe they're not available anymore. If they're not, that means I definitely need to call because they're not going to go pay attention to my little old account. And so I'll just call and say, hey, I ordered these on this date at this time. Is there any way that I can just get a credit?
Okay.
And if you're ever trying to find out how to get in contact with corporate, just scroll down to the bottom. It says contact us and it has corporate's hours. I get that question all the time. How do I contact corporate? Scroll to the bottom of your website. It's there. Okay. So now that I showed you guys how to enjoy your discount, how to shop your website, how to shop your back office, something else that your Pure Romance, you're basically your consultant of perks are, okay, is this training site, training.pureromance.com. Now, most of you guys have seen our really, really awesome, really awesome training that I have created for our Passionately Pure team. Really simple. You just go through and you click it. The reason that I started doing something like this is because I just find it's easier when I'm just like, hey, click this. Hey, click this. Hey, click this. And you just follow each task as you go. When you're like, well, what's our website? Here it is. Well, what do I need to know? Here it is. So it's super duper simple. But this website goes in way more depth of everything you need to know. So today is March 29th. The only thing that was going on today for corporate was Rise and Grind. Tomorrow we have Rise and Grind and Pure Business. It's also the final sale of the month, which is really cool that they actually give us that warning that like, hey, if you need any sales for this month, it's your final day to get that shit in. Wednesdays are always really busy days for meetings. I don't know. That's what they choose, okay? We have a new 90-day challenge. You're like, well, what is this shit? Scroll down, okay? I know it's not all there right now because they're updating it with April coming, but like literally this tells you what to do. This gives you verbiage to book a party. This gives you examples how to make a flyer for guests to see. This gives you some Rise and Grind, how to get to the Rise and Grind. What they provide you guys is like, this is the most copy and paste business you could ever find. Okay. Have anybody from any other company come see what Pure Romance has to offer. They're like, holy shit, you guys have so much training. It's crazy. But this training also can get really simple. Okay. So if you're like, well, this is too much. I just need to get started. Click get started. Okay. Scroll down. Okay. You're going to log in. You're going to go to my information. You're going to do all the things that I just said. You're going to get paid faster and you're going to set up your direct deposit. When you do all these things, guess what? You're going to click the checkbox. When you're like, I sign up for the Square processing, boom. That means that you want to accept credit cards at your parties. It means you want to create links for people to pay you via invoice. Venmo and PayPal and what's the other one? Cash App. They are not considered business processing sites, guys, just so you know. Okay. So if for some reason you would get audited or something, they're going to be like, well, what's your business processing? How do you business process your credit card? Very important. Okay. Do I offer Venmo every now and then? Yeah. But I also like process so much on my Square that they're not going to be red flagged by it. Okay. Inventory advantage. Announce your side hustle. What to say, how to say it. Boom, boom, boom. Like literally this breaks it down. Now you're like, here's some other resources. Crazy, I know. But now you're like, okay, do I want to do in-home parties? Do I want to do online parties? Do I want to share my personal website? Do I want to be a social seller? Do I want to sponsor? Do I want to build my VIP? What do I want to do? What do we want to do, guys? Somebody, anybody. Give me one. Which one do I want to click on? When you click on it, we'll do in-home because it's my jam. It shows you how to be an in-home party person, how to create your party, how to create the presentation, how to make the money makers. Your demo is your money maker, ladies, straight up. Okay. You're like, but wait, go back, Nicolette. I want to do online parties. Oh my God. Virtual parties. Wait, go back. We're going to learn about sponsoring. sponsoring. What about my VIP group? That shit sucks. VIP, learning how to build my VIP group. It gives you step by step what to do, copy and paste. Is there work behind this? 100%. 100%. So this is your other resource with your Pure Romance business, okay? Is your training.pureromance.com. Your next resource is, if you go to My Business, you go to Media Center, and you click here to enter Media Center. Damn it, I was hoping it would say error. And the reason it might say error, log out of your back office and log back in and go right into Media Center. Sometimes it does not realize that you're still logged in. It's just a technical error. So this is Media Center. So what are some things that you can do on Media Center? Well, you can send emails. Let me think here. Let's just click a button. So say you want to launch your business. Not launchy, launch. Sorry. You're like, I want to launch my business. Okay. It has literally invites. It has things that you can post on your Facebook covers. It has emails. It has text messages. It has all the things for you. Say you're like, I want to send a customer newsletter. Okay, just type customer. This is March's. They already created for you. Now, if you're like, well, I want to learn how to make yours pretty like Nicolette does, there's a training coming up with how to make your canvas in your media center pretty like Nicolette, okay? But here, literally, like, just send this stuff out. If you're like, well, I don't have any product of the month, pick something down your shelf that you have a lot of, or pick something that you are like, your favorite product. If you're like, well, what's the optional text? You can delete that. You don't have to have it there. But something that I like to do is I will post like, who would like this item free? Message me with hashtag product of the month. And then, you can say, hey, grab 5 friends, host a fun ladies night with me, get yourself a pink Prosecco of your choice for free. I don't know. Get lucky, booking thing. Your information will become up there from what is available. When you go to your little name on the upper right hand corner here, your profile, this is what's on your media center information. Also, I highly suggest that your Facebook name and your media name matches your name. Because if you were Sexy Sarah on Facebook, but you're Sarah by June on your website, it's going to confuse people. Okay? Keep it simple. Keep it straightforward. I hate to say this, but you want to be Googleable. Okay? Anybody can Google Nicolette. And guess what? My face will pop up. As long as they spell it right. All right. I don't think, does anybody else have any other simple questions? Everybody understand how to enjoy their Pure Romance business? Also, I suggest, even if you're just enjoying the discount, you go to My Payout and you input a bank account, so that way you can get direct deposit for your website sales and things like that. We get paid out weekly for website sales. We also get paid out monthly for our overrides and our bonuses. If you're like, well, I want to make more money, go to resources, go to compensation plan, and you can learn about how much money you can actually make with this business. And it also shows you how much you make on your website. It also explains when we get paid out and stuff too. You can also go to the document library and go to, actually, I lied, they have a new spot now. If you go to policies, you can also learn about how you get paid out and stuff right here. Alrighty, how do I stop sharing my screen? Oh, there we go. Cool. Does anybody have any other questions? Cool.